listening to the Shade Place Podcast. Ah, yes. Finally.
I'm trying to hear what you talking about, because these weapons that's been formed prospering on me, and when I pray I feel a void between you and me. Say something, ain't heard your voice. If you gon' speak then I won't say nothing. I'm trying to hear what you talking about, because these weapons that's been formed prospering on me, and when I pray I feel a void between you and me. I'm going weak, my press went straight down to my feet. I'm waiting on you to speak to me. I'm going weak, my press went straight down to my feet. I'm waiting on you to speak to me. I'm waiting on you to.
They told me I'd fall, but I was built with the blueprint of grace. Time to rise from the dust, from the doubt, from the grave.
I was sleepwalking through a world full of static, chasing counterfeit highs. It was tragic, heart like a war zone, soul full of damage. But the king broke in, holy mathematics. He took my pain, multiplied the lesson, divided my sin, and added his blessing. Now I'm lit like Moses, bush in the desert, still not consumed, but the flames feel fresher. Chains fell off like leaves in December. I don't walk alone, he's the ember in my center. Demons want to battle, I'm more ready than ever. Shield of faith up, let's just rise up together. Rise up, out of the ashes and dust. Rise up, he's the only one we trust. Rise up, from the battle and the flame. Rise up, in the power of his name. We don't bow to fear, we don't break in pain. We rise in the storm like thunder in his name. Rise up.
I know his valleys and his peaks, but I got the faith of a mustard seed. Lord, give me a sign. I need a sign. God always come through for me. Always come through. That's my God. Lord, give me a sign. Dear Lord, I know you watching over me, and everything is happening how it's supposed to be. Thank you for them challenges, because they strengthen me spiritually, physically, and mentally. Dark times gave me compassion and lots of empathy. I wanted to connect with people, you gave me the tendency. This whole time you was using me to build a legacy. I got one kid but been through 5 different pregnancies. I'm surrendered to your plan. You done got me out some jams. Don't know what you doing now, later on I understand. And times that I felt alone brought me closer to you. That's why I give you all this praise, cause I owe it to you. Some people probably think I talk too much about you. If they knew you how I knew you, they would never doubt you. Don't know what I'd do without you. You ain't sent a sign yet, but I know you bout to. Lord, give me a sign. Lord, I got a lot that's on my mind. Everything gon' be fine in due time. Lord, give me a sign. Give me a sign. I've been going through some things, but the flower can't bloom without the rain. Lord, give me a sign. I know his valleys and his peaks, but I got the faith of a mustard seed. Lord, give me a sign. I need a sign. God always come through for me. Always come through. That's my God. Lord, give me a sign.
There's a season for everything, and a time for every matter under the heavens.
I know his valleys and his peaks, but I got the faith.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm here. Hold on. All right, where's she at? Come on in, my friend, if you here. Let me unmute you right fast. Okay, she's unmuted. Come
and
on in.
My camera's on.
Nah, not on this side. Your camera is not on this one, because I think you made 2 of them. All right, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna remove you and I'm gonna kick you out right fast, and you come back in.
Okay.
All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm waiting for her to come back in, y'all. Good evening, everybody. Once again, K.W.U podcast is on again. Like I always tell y'all that I'm always going to share with y'all every other week, every other weekend, man. That's how I'm doing it. Every other weekend, y'all know the vibes. I'm waiting on the guests. How is everybody this evening, this Sunday You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the guest to come back on. If she come back in, add her to the stage. So I'm about to add her to the stage right now. Okay, just let me do this way.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
there, there it goes. There it go.
Here I am.
All right, now I'm back again. We're back again. You know what I'm saying? Once again, with my friend Robin D. Johnson. She told me that it was gonna be a part two, but I didn't know it was gonna be a part two so soon, though. You know what I'm saying? But she always has some information for those that need it. You know what I'm saying? Reintroduce yourself for those that didn't catch the first show. Let them know who you are and what you do and why we
Okay.
here this time around.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Robin D. Johnson, and I'm originally from Delaware, born and raised. And tonight I'm just sharing part two regarding legal shield slash identity theft awareness and protection. I'm not going to be long. Just wanted to be on here this evening, especially with the holidays. This is the
Mhm.
time that identity theft is higher. So I just really want everyone to know how to protect themselves and especially be careful during this time in this season.
Yeah, what I'm saying, and it's funny that you said protect yourselves during this time in this season, right? Because me personally, right? I get like a lot of what's where I'm trying to look for. I get a lot of like scammers, and
Right,
I know that it's this time of the year where they think that they just could just play like try to play with your emotions. Like I've done heard it all. You know what I'm saying? Like how is your family? Like, and sometimes that they'll say some stuff like, "Oh my kid this, oh my kid that." You know what I'm saying? So I definitely know that it's that time of the year, and especially with that being the time of the year, the holiday season and stuff like that. We know that the law is out as well, and I think that's
correct.
one thing you wanted to talk about this evening was the law. So let's talk about it.
Right. So, but legal shield, like I said, has been around since 1972, and they added the identity theft protection. I believe it was year 2001. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it was 2001. But there's a video, and I'm gonna give you my YouTube channel at the end of the show, so that way people can go and view the video regarding someone who got arrested due to identity theft. And that video
Mhm.
should be available tomorrow evening. I'll get put my YouTube channel in the chat. But with with ID Shield plan features, it comes with unlimited consultation, credit bureau monitoring with alert,
Mhm.
high risk application and transaction monitoring. Um, it comes with excuse me. I think I'm
Take,
catching a
take your
cold,
time.
y'all.
Uh-uh.
I've been doing a lot of coughing, but it comes with credit card monitoring, enhanced
Mhm.
sex offender monitoring and alert, mother's maiden name monitoring, NPI monitoring on the dark web,
Of course.
solicitation, reduction link, enhanced subprime loan monitoring.
Mhm.
It comes with sex offender consultation,
Oh
data
wow.
breach notifications, lost wallet consultation, and the list goes on and on and
Okay.
on. And
I
I
bet it
know,
will.
there's a lot of other identity theft protections, but ID Shield is the only one that I believe has the 24-hour emergency in the event that your identity is
24.
compromised,
Mhm.
especially if you get arrested because your identity was compromised. Well, you have emergency number to contact ID Shield as well as an attorney, part of the
Mhm.
legal shield plan. So
Right.
it could be 10 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. You're getting
Mhm.
arrested because your identity was compromised. So now
Right.
you have access to the attorney 2 o'clock in the morning, and you have access to the ID Shield emergency number 2 o'clock in the morning. Also, we're the only one that offers $3 million to take care of restoring
Wow.
your identity, no matter how long it takes. That's how much of the income that they'll take care of.
Wow. That right there is amazing. You know what I'm saying? To have something like that open 24/7, 365 days
Yeah,
of the year. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So my question is, how many folks use it throughout the day or throughout the week or throughout the month that you may think?
That has the oh wow. I'm pretty sure somebody's identity gets stolen every day. Because, like you said, with the scams, the fraud alerts that you may receive on your phone, somebody stole your passport information, your driver's
Hmm.
license information, anything dealing with your name, your identity can be stolen.
Wow.
So, and
Yeah.
a lot of people don't check their credit report every day. Well, with ID Shield, they'll send you an alert regarding if your identity has been stolen, regarding with a credit card, your social security number, your passport number, social media um, been stolen or compromised. Because it monitors everything dealing with your daily life.
Right. Right. Most definitely. So, how important is it this time? Around to be like shield. How important is it this time to be shield, like to be protected and stuff like
Well,
that?
how can I put this? Well, when you get those texts to your phone, like we're running a special and you're not 100% sure who it's coming from, a lot of us do click
Mm.
on it. And that could be people getting your information, especially around the holiday time. But if
Wow.
you go to statistics or Google how many identity theft victims are around the holidays, and you'll see the numbers of how many people have reported their identity was compromised during this time of the season.
Wow. Dag. So on the scale to 0 to 100, how many you may think that it is?
Within, I say, every month, there's probably thousands of people's identity that has been compromised.
Hmm.
And I don't
Wow.
have the exact numbers, but like I said, you can Google and AI will give you how many identity thefts has taken place just within the month of November and for the year of 2025.
Yeah, you're right about that, and I know that it may be a lot. What's going on, sis? But wow, that's something to think about. And it's funny, you know. I was just telling like a friend of mine, right? That that this is the holiday season, and I
Yeah,
know that everybody is hungry for something, and I know that anybody would do anything in order to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk, and that's even if it's like if they gotta just hurt somebody, like you said, like still or take their identity and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
right. And then too, if that happens, you will need access to an attorney as well. And
Hmm.
that's an ID shield is part of the legal shield plan. Now they do have um, two different plans. They have one plan that monitors one bureau, And then they have a plan that monitors all three bureaus. Because, all bureaus put out different numbers.
Of
So it's
course.
always good to have the one that monitors all three credit bureaus.
That's
Yeah,
very important. You
it's
know,
very important. Yes. And the other
and
day,
mm,
I think about 2 days ago, I received an alert that there's a sex offender in my neighborhood. So these are just the little things that people don't think about, especially if you have children, they outside playing, and they don't know that
right.
there's a sex offender in their community. So this is very important to have.
And I believe so. You know what I'm saying? It's very important that we have all these things. Truth be told. You know?
Right, right.
Wow.
But I want to correct something. I said 3 million in income. I'm sorry. I meant to say
That's all right.
ID Shield would pay up to 3 million to help get your identity back to the way it was. You're not going to get 3 million, but that's how much they'll pay up to restore your identity before your identity was compromised.
Right. Oh wow. Dang.
Yeah,
Man,
that's why I
look.
said we're the only ones that offer that. And people can Google and they can see the other ones. They don't offer that. They do maybe 1 million, but we do up to 3 million.
Wow. 3 million. That is
Right. Yeah,
major.
because say if your identity is so compromised, it may take them 6 months, 7 months, a year to get it fixed. So that's $3
Yeah.
million that that's is taking care of what they need to do to fix your identity.
Right. And at least you know that that money is not going to waste, and you know that they is like right on their job. You know.
Right. Right.
You know, so that's a good that's a good thing. So you said that you had a clip for. Can you show it on her? You think you can show that clip?
I don't know if I can show it on here
Okay.
because now the last time I'm not tech savvy. Now
Yeah.
I have a friend and a business colleague of mine. He's very tech savvy, so he can show me how to do that. But what
Hmm.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my YouTube um, link in the chat,
Please
and
do.
that way people can go to it and see the video um, tomorrow evening. Because I had
Okay.
to verify my ID and everything before I can post the video on YouTube, and they told me 24 hours. So, but I'm gonna give at least put my YouTube link
Hmm.
in the chat.
Wow. That's
So
very important. All right, you can just take your time. You know.
I want to make sure I don't sign off like I did the last time when I first came on here.
Hey, look, it happens. It happens to
Oh,
the best of us. You know what I'm saying? But
okay,
but you learned though, so that's what matters the most that you learn.
right. Yeah.
You
As the
know,
saying is, we learn something new every day.
every day.
And my friend and business colleague, he told me, he said, just practice, go over things every day and you'll get better and better. He's only
Right.
telling me that because, he's an expert in IT, but
Hmm.
I do take his advice.
That is nice. That's
Yeah,
really
yeah. Legal Shield, we're more than just helping people to protect their self and their families and their ID. We're a family, and we're here to help people and to be aware of what's going on in our country, especially today with U.S. citizens, getting picked up, don't know about Legal Shield, don't
most
know that
definitely.
they can have access to an attorney 24 hours a day, holidays. Think about Thanksgiving is Thursday. So what if somebody gets picked up Thanksgiving and they're a
Yeah.
U.S. citizen and they don't have an attorney that they can call on Thanksgiving? Well, with Legal Shield, our attorneys work 365 days a year, including the holidays.
All right. So did you put that information down in the chat?
Okay, I just sent it
Okay.
in
I'll check it out.
24 hours
Oh, and it's right here too, y'all. Like she got all the information. Let me see. Can
to
I?
attorneys across North America and Canada, 365 days a year.
Okay. And I think
So
that.
everybody just be careful.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And
All
let me
right.
see. Let me see. Can I put that link there?
Yeah, did you put
Okay.
it? Yes.
There it go. Yep. It should be.
Okay.
Did it pop up? And it should pop up. Did it pop up, y'all? There go the link right there, y'all. For those that can see it. And she should be right back to y'all. She will come back. So is y'all enjoying the information so far that y'all receiving? Cause y'all getting a whole lot to
So,
day.
okay, here I go. See, I did it again.
You are. Look.
Look, I
Because
got
the
back quick. At
information is
least I learned that part, how to get back on quick. But
yeah, and it's
yes,
cool because information is there. Like I make sure that I put it in there. And it's from my from my Twitch and from my YouTube account. So the information
yeah.
is there.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I'm
just
saying?
remember, yeah, so the video should be available to view tomorrow. Have to wait 24 hours, so probably around like 5 tomorrow evening. And it's a video, it's about a minute long, and it's sharing how this gentleman was arrested and took into custody because his identity was compromised. They thought he was somebody else. But because he had ID Shield and access to attorney at night, he was able to get it taken care of. Where if it was someone who didn't have this coverage, they might have been sitting there until they figured out that they had the wrong person, which sometimes it could take 2, 3 days. We don't know. So it's very important to have both the ID Shield and the legal shield. And as I was telling the host earlier, due to the ICE and the agents out here right now, they're
Mm-hmm.
going into the shopping center parking lots, asking
Yeah.
people for IDs. So my advice, I mean, is we shouldn't be fearful as far as going to the stores, but just be careful because it doesn't matter if you're Latino, Mexican, Italian, Black, they are picking up US citizens as well. So just be careful because like now I use Instacart and I'll order what I need and have it delivered. A lot of people are staying home and are doing that because it is scary, but you don't want to be fearful. You still want to be able to go to the store, but I'm just letting people know, be aware because they're even in the lots where Uber drivers sit. They're going to the cars and making sure that they're um, legal or they're undocumented immigrants or they're U.S. citizens. So that's how bad it is now, and that's why I'm sounding the alarm. You have to be careful and be aware of your surroundings.
Right. And as they all should, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
So
very important that everybody should be aware of what's
yeah,
going on.
because they picked up over 170 U.S. citizens, and it took 2 or 3 days for them to release them. They had to prove that they were citizens. So, it's not just about other nationalities. They just picking up people,
Just
just
anybody, huh?
just picking up people. But if anybody has any questions or like to get in contact with me, um, the host can put that in the chat. My email is Robin, ROBIN, D as in David, J as in Johnson, the
Mm-hmm.
number 3 at gmail.com. So that's Robin DJ, the number 3 at gmail.com.
And I hope that everybody got that information because
Yep.
look, you know what I'm saying. And one other thing, you know about me, I'm all about sharing information. You know what I'm saying, and especially when it's like for good usage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying.
Right.
So
And my
that's
website is protectearn.com. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's protect, PROTECT, earn.com. So protectearn.com. That's my website.
that's your website, yo. That's definitely her website. Wow, that right
But
there is amazing. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying. So what's next for Robin?
Well, I finished my second book and
Congratulations.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping to do my friend did an awesome Zoom for his launch of his book. And
Mm.
so I think I'm gonna do this, the same thing and then eventually maybe have an in-person book launch next year sometime.
Okay. That's
Yep.
awesome. That's
Yep.
awesome. She on book. She did book 2, y'all.
Yep. And I have 2 more coming.
You got a
Yep.
lot more coming. What you mean?
Yep.
She said I got
Yeah.
2 more coming. You got a lot more coming.
Yep.
You know,
But
I'm
I
still
do want
working
to
on
give a shout out to Mr. Fred Fitzgerald. I'm hoping that he's on here. If not, he can watch it. But he just launched his book, and it's a really good book, especially not just for men, but for men and women. And
it.
I have the title. I thought I had the title because it's women. I mean, yeah, men listen to you, women. That might not be the exact title, but maybe if he's on here, I don't know if he can type the title of his book. And let me see if I can get it from him. Wait a minute, hold on.
Take your time, or you could just yeah take your time. Indeed. I hope that everybody is enjoying the show this evening as well. Yeah, I mean it's definitely going down. K.W.U podcast, and my friend Robin D Johnson is in the building for the second time around. You know what I'm saying? Just letting y'all know she here for the second time.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for him to send it to me. But so really that's it. Just everyone just be careful and check your surroundings. Make sure you have your documents regarding in your vehicle, just in
Mm-hmm.
case they ask for ID, just make sure you have everything in order. And I tell people, we have life insurance, car insurance. We have those insurance because we need access in case, it's a car accident or, a family member passes away. You have things in place. It just makes sense to have something in place now, excuse me, while we're still living.
Right.
And with Legal Shield, you can even get your will done, power of attorney document done, your living will. There's so much that you can get for less than $1 a day. But it's very important to have coverage. Okay, let me see if he said that. No, but
Take,
maybe he put it in the chat. So, but any questions for me?
do
My
anybody have
my
any
esteemed
questions?
host.
Nah, not as of right now, but that's good to know for like the future and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because a lot of folks is coming on here like right now, and I know that they like, wow, yeah, if y'all have any questions, we could do a recap like right now if y'all need to recap whoever is on here like right now. If y'all need to ask some questions and stuff like that, like if y'all need to know what we just had talked about, what we just discussed, you know what I'm saying? You're more than welcome. My friend wasn't supposed to be on her this long, but we on her though. She said 15 minutes. It's a half hour now. look, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
getting more comfortable now, and that's a good thing because I'm starting my YouTube channel. Eventually, I want to do a podcast as well. But I'm gonna still be on your podcast as often as you need me. I'm gonna always be there.
don't look,
But
don't.
you'll be posting this too, right, on your
It's
replay
already
where people can actually go and see.
yeah, it's already like on like my page, but I'm gonna go
Okay.
into my my one of my YouTube channels like right now because I got two. So
Okay.
one is a backup YouTube like just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I always like to be prepared and stuff like that.
Proactive, right? Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
because the holidays is here. And I'm telling you, there's so many stories that I can tell you about how people was arrested. Oh,
Rough.
this one young lady,
Mm-hmm.
she she was on her way home. She had her two kids in the car. She was
Mm.
pulled over. She gave them their ID. Her identity was compromised.
Oh wow.
So she didn't know anything about Legal Shield or ID Shield protection. She sat in jail for 3 days before they figured it out. So they took her kids. I'm not sure. I believe her family member may have taken, the kids. But can you
Mm-hmm.
imagine you sitting in jail 3 days? You don't have access to an attorney. You don't have an
Right.
emergency access to ID Shield, so they can confirm that your identity was compromised and the person they
Yeah.
was looking for wasn't you. Can you imagine that happening during the holidays? You sitting in jail Thanksgiving, you sitting in jail
Oh
Christmas,
nah.
or
Oh
even New
nah.
Year's.
Look nah. Look
I don't want to sit in jail for 5 minutes, let
I don't
alone
want to
three
sit there.
days.
Period. Look, I'm with the cuffs on me. Look, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. So
All
this
right,
is,
so
this is why we definitely have to, as me doing, I'm gonna say public service. This is why I share the information everywhere on social media,
as you
you know,
should.
everywhere in my contacts. I tell people to share because the word needs to get out there that there's something that can protect them, their spouse, their children, even if their children in
Mm-hmm.
college. They
Yeah.
have the protection because they're in college, so they're covered under the family plan. Because say if you have a child in college and something like that happens, they need to
Right.
be able to call the attorney themselves.
Oh yeah,
Right.
most definitely. And it's funny because we got some comments like right there in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I see one of my sisters, Ty. What's going on, Ty? She's a podcaster too. You know what I mean? And she said, "Wow!" And she said, that is unfortunate. That's insane. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
So
that's
it's
real talk,
it's
man.
because I had to use it for my daughter. Her and her friends
Mm-hmm.
was out. This was some years ago, but they hang out in the summertime. Might be late,
Yeah,
so the cops comes and harass them. But she was the only one out of her friends that had access to the attorney at I think it was like 12 o'clock at night.
that's funny.
So
Look,
so
that's a
yeah. So can
blessing.
you imagine you have a child in college and they at parties whatever and something takes place and they're treated unfairly? They don't have to call mom or dad. They can hit that emergency number on their app
Mm-hmm.
and have an attorney on the phone within less than 3 minutes.
Wow,
So
that
that's
that's
giving parents peace of mind when their children are sent off, to college. So that's giving them peace of mind, letting them know that hey, anything happens where my daughter or son needs an attorney, they can call their attorney no matter what time it is and what day it is.
yeah. And Ty said, "Happy holidays." Same to you, sis. You
Oh,
know what I'm
happy
saying?
holidays to you, Ty, and to everyone that's on here and supporting the host as always. I mean, he's just a blessing. He doesn't really realize by him and I connecting that how God is using him, allowing me to share this information on his podcast because this is all new to me. I mean, I can call people and share the information with them. I can post on social media, but to actually be on the podcast and to
Mhm.
share this information. it's a blessing. So you never know who God's going to put in your path to use for his glory and for his purpose. So I thank you so much, my friend. And anytime you need me for anything, I mean, it could be about relationships or anything, just, have a podcast about relationships, have people on here to share their experience. There's a lot of things we can talk about, but
do y'all have any questions for Robin? Do anybody have any questions? And like I said, we could do the replay right now, or y'all could catch the replay. You know what I'm saying? And I know that y'all got some great questions that y'all want to know about during this time.
And they can send them to my email, which is robindj3 at gmail.com. robindj, the number 3 at gmail.com. And then I'll answer their questions and reply with the answers.
And y'all heard and did y'all just hear that? Look, man, I know that a lot of folks going to watch this, again, and check out this whole show again. You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact that they're gonna watch it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's I put it like this. We're in a time in this country where I know people have to watch their finances. I know people losing their jobs, but less than $1 a day to protect you and your family, to me, is worth it.
Yeah, of course.
Especially now. And my website again is protectearn.com. And that's protectearn.com.
And I hope that y'all got that information. I mean, it's definitely going down this evening. For those that ain't watched the show, y'all better get the replay. Is it anything else before we get up on out of here, Robin?
No, just everyone have a blessed, safe Thanksgiving, Christmas, and I pray that 2026 will be a better year for all of us, because 2025 has been like a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. You don't know what's going to happen every day. So, but that's my prayer for everyone that's came on the podcast and those that are going to watch the replay. Have a safe holiday, and remember, be careful when you go into the shopping centers, in the parking lots, because ICE and agents are there.
I forgot all about them. Yes, they are.
Yeah. Okay.
They are.
Yep. So with that, I am done, and thank you so much. And I appreciate you helping me get out of my comfort zone.
Oh, God is good. You know what I'm saying?
God is good. Yeah.
God is good, most definitely.
Yep.
Enjoy
so
your
you have
night,
a blessed Thanksgiving too, and we'll definitely talk after the holidays.
All right, I appreciate it, and you too.
All right, God bless everyone. Much love and hugs.
God bless. See you later.
All right, bye-bye.
See you. Wow, guys, that right there was an amazing show this evening, man. I'm glad that everybody can watch. I'm glad that everybody can tune in. You know, I hope that everybody get to check out the replay of this time of this show. Like I shared with y'all, I'm coming every other weekend, man. That's how I'm doing this show now. Every other weekend, man. Continue, guys, to support K.W.U podcast. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to be a blessing, the information is like right up there. You know what I mean? On the Tron, you know. What else can I say? You got the Cash Apps there. You got my other social media sites right there. You know what I'm saying? It's going down K.W.U podcast. Guys, but until next time, y'all, have a blessed night and have a blessed holiday in Jesus' name. All right. Amen. Peace.
Can never say I told ya about Jehovah. They was sleeping on me, woke them up like Folgers. Everything been making sense, now I'm getting older. They're like, what's that scent? This that God older. Full armor on me, I feel like a soldier. Hip-hop, gospel, switching up the culture. The way I love God, got a bad usher. And when you highly favored, can't nobody touch ya. See, my God don't play by breed. Never run up, days low, try me. Floyd Mike Tyson, baby, call me Ali. Faith in the hit like Buddha Bean Bean. bada bang bang. God woke me up, he said it's time for you to change. Jesus, I need some holy water. God, oh, got the best thing for ya. You ain't perfect, what's your purpose? Different clothes, you can be in different churches. I love God, I'ma say it every time, baby. I love God, I'ma say it every time. Sometimes you gotta seek, you gotta search him, and watch him turn you into another version. I love God, I'ma say it every time, baby. I love God, I'ma say it every time, baby. Never say I told you about your homeboy.
We're hanging around, right?
I had to.
We're hanging around, right?
I'm leaning on this thing like I'm double cup. I'm a dog, baby, I need to be muzzled up. I'm married to the game, I tell her to plug her up. I'm jumping in and out that pocket like it's double dutch. Mazel tov, I be on fire like a Molotov. Write him off, if he ain't focused on his higher call. Put him down, if he don't get bullish about your life at all. This is really off top, I don't write it all. Teamwork, super animated, call it dream work. People think I'm scamming by the way my rap scheme work. Y'all paper in my pockets fast, she prefer team girth. Y'all talking about practice, but I don't have to rehearse or resurface a bar, I'm selfish, it's me first like menu metal and mean meditation. I'm re-emerge, read the room. Ain't it funny how when it reoccurred, the union that we shared wasn't real, cause it was deemed a curse, doomed to fail. Now I'm doing well, I don't really need you, I do it by myself. With all my tippy toes, I'm still top shelf. Tell James that I'm cool like LL. And when I rock bells, I make the stock sell. And if you want beef, I bring oxtail. Oh yeah, my flow sick, I mean it's not well. Top down in the hood, make the block melt.